Hello and welcome back. In this video, we are going to discuss about modules and packages in Python. Suppose you are working in a software company and your team has decided to build a software. There are n different teams for n different tasks. So what your manager will do is he will split up each task and he'll assign it to a different team. And finally, when the software is ready, he'll merge up all these tasks into one single program and he'll publish it. The same thing we can do it in Python. So the individual task can be named as modules and a set of collection of modules is a package. So in Python you'll have different packages and most common one are NumPy, Matplotlib and so on. NumPy is a package for arrays. It has different properties and many different functionalities which we will be discussing later. So what we do is a module is a collection of functions and a package is a collection of modules. So you can download a package from online website which is PyPy organization. You can download it from there. Okay, let me first go you through the modules in Python. For that you need to open Visual Studio Code. Now let's create a new file in Visual Studio Code. For that click on new text file and you can select the language. I'm selecting it as Python. Okay, let me also create another notebook. Okay, let us write some function def module a function. Let it be module a function and what it is doing, print this belongs module a. This is the basic function which I have written. Let me save this. I have saved it successfully. Now I am also opening module b.py. I am creating two different files. Let me create def module b. Let me follow the same thing. I'm replacing it with b and this belongs to module b. Let me save it. Now I'll run it. So when I run, okay, I'm not calling the function, that was my error. When I call this function and run it, I'll get, okay, if I run this, I get this belongs to module b. Let me also run module a. I'll call module a function and I will save it and I run it. I got this belongs to module a. Suppose I want to use the function which is inside module b. I want to use this function in this module. So for that you have a key which is a keyword which is called import. So it will import all the statements or all the functions which you need. So the syntax is import followed by the package name or the module name. Suppose you want to import module B. So all the functions inside module B will be imported into this module A. So let me write module B. So what happens is I can access the functions which are inside module B. The syntax for accessing the functions inside module B is, see, this is the function module B function. So I need to write the module name followed by the function name. Let me run this. I'll get this belongs to module B, this belongs to module A, and this belongs to module B. So why you got module B two times? Because in the module B function we are already calling module B function. See, initially when we are importing module B, all the statements inside module B will be imported. So this function call has been made. That's why we got this belongs to module B first. Then this function call was made. This belongs to module A, and again we are calling the function. So it gives me this belongs to module B. Let me rerun it. So this was my output. Suppose you don't want this function call to be executed. For that we generally write if name double is equals to main. So what does this mean is, whenever you are trying to run this module or this file, it will only execute these statements when you are running directly from here. See, this belongs to module B. But when you try to run this from other file, this statement will not be executed. So let me write here, print this is not being executed. Let me delete this because it's very clumsy. So if I run this, this belongs to module B. Let me save this and rerun it. So this is not being executed was printed. But when I run it from module A, I'll only get this belongs to module A and this belongs to module B. What if I remove this statement? And if I rerun this, see, all the statements has been executed. This statement, this is not being executed. This belongs to module B, this belongs to module A, and this belongs to module B. So if you want to run only in this function or in this module, you can write everything inside if name double is equals to main. So whenever you are trying to call it from other module, the statements inside this statement will not be executed. Okay, let us define some other functions. Let me name this as function 1, function, okay, function 2, function 3, function 4. So module B, function 1. So what I'm doing is I'm defining 4 different functions. So I have defined 4 different functions. Let me go to module A. So if I want to access a particular function, the syntax for it is the module name. So the module name was module B dot. Whenever you press dot, you'll get all the functions which are inside module B. So you got module function 1, module B function 3, module 3 function 4. See, these all functions you are able to access. The other way is, suppose your module name is very big, you can write as B or any other name you want. So you are importing this module with the name B. So if you want to access the functions which are inside module B, previously you used to do module B dot the function name, but now you can do it by writing B dot. So this will give me all the functions which are inside module B. So as is a keyword by using which we can reduce the name. Like if it is very big, you can simply write it as a single alphabet. We usually write it for numpy. We import numpy as np. This is the common thing which we do. So later on you'll understand. Okay. Suppose your module B is having 100 different functions. So if you are importing it inside module A, it takes some time. Like loading 100 different functions will take some time. Suppose you want to only use one function, which is module B function 1. So you can directly import a specific function from module B. Okay, let me write module B. Import the function which you want to import. Suppose I want to import this function only. I can write module B function 1. So you can directly call the function module B function 1. So if you want to specifically import a particular function, you can write from the module name, import the function which you want to import. For you can directly call the function. Suppose I run this statement. See, this belongs to module B function 1. What if I replace with 2? Same thing happens. And if I run this, this belongs to module B function 2. That's it. You can also do it as F. So what happens is, instead of writing the whole name, you can simply write F. And if I run this, see, the same happens. This is the basic stuff about modules in Python. Let me show you how to import or how to install a package from Python library. Open pypy.org and search the package you want to install. For now I'm just opening NumPy. So I got a NumPy package here. Here there will be a command to install. It was given pip install numpy. I'll copy this to clipboard. Now open your command prompt. So if you directly paste it, you'll get an error. Because this is a Windows command prompt, so you need to write pi minus m. So this will let the Windows command prompt to understand that this is a Python command which you are giving, and I'll paste install numpy, pip install numpy. If you click enter, see numpy was already present in my system. I got requirement already satisfied. Suppose I'm installing other package. Let me say matplotlib. Pip install matplotlib. Let me open. What if I directly paste? I will get an error. So I write minus m install. So this is already present in my system. So I got. Suppose you want to install for a particular Python version. Generally, if you write Python, it will take you to the latest version. But if you want to install it to a particular specific version, you need to write pi minus to the specific version. Suppose I want to install it into 3.7, 3.7 and minus m pip install. Okay, 3.7 was not found in my system. Let me write 3.6 and try. 3.6 was also not found. Okay, in my system there is only 3.9.7, so I'm getting this error. But if you have more than one Python version, you can just simply write pi followed by hyphen and the version and followed by hyphen m and the command which you want to install. See, after installation, you can directly import. Suppose I want to import numpy. You can write numpy as, you can directly import numpy, or you can write numpy as np or any other thing. And if I run this, see, this was successfully executed. Suppose I want to use some other function inside numpy. So I can write it as np dot. I'll get all the functions which are inside numpy. See, these many functions. So this is the advantage of modules and packages. You need not to implement or you need not to write all these functions at a time. You can directly import them. That's it for this video.